On the map of the world, the Pacific Ocean stretches like a vast scar across the planet, covering nearly one-third of Earth's surface, larger than all continents combined. Here, the origins and the endings of life itself seem to echo from the silent movements beneath the waves. Beneath its shimmering surface lies a restless world. Massive tectonic plates shifting and colliding, forming the legendary Ring of Fire, a 40,000-kilometer chain of volcanoes that encircles the ocean. It is here that Earth breathes and trembles through the roar of magma and the shudder of deep-sea earthquakes. From the volcanic islands of Indonesia, the emerald reefs of Polynesia, to the Mariana Trench, the deepest known point on Earth, the Pacific is a realm of extremes: heat and ice, creation and destruction.
Here, the origins and the endings of
darkness.
life itself seem to echo from the silent movements beneath the waves.
Above the waves, giant storms gather strength, born from the warm breath of the tropics, unleashing winds powerful enough to reshape coastlines. Below, ancient creatures endure in eternal night. Survivors of eras long past, hidden in the cold and crushing depths. The Pacific is not just an ocean. It is the living heart of the planet, a memory of Earth's creation. Where energy and life are woven together in endless motion. And within its boundless depths lie countless secrets yet to be discovered, mysteries buried where light can never reach. The Pacific, an ocean of life and destruction, of mystery, movement, and rebirth. A world both real and beyond imagination. Join us as we descend into its depths to explore
Yet the
the beating
evidence of their
heart of Earth
existence and their
itself. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the creative team and help the channel grow. Thank you very much. Now, let's get started. The Pacific Ocean. Its name means peaceful, yet beneath that calm lies the most turbulent and powerful realm on Earth. Spanning over 165 million square kilometers, it is the largest ocean in the world, covering nearly half of Earth's total water surface, stretching from Asia to the Americas, and from the Arctic to Antarctica. Across its endless blue expanse, tens of thousands of islands rise like scattered jewels, from the sleeping volcanoes of Japan to the vast coral atolls of Polynesia. The Pacific is not just an ocean.
Deep-sea
It is a world of
sharks
civilizations,
adapted to crushing
creatures,
pressure
and
and
mysteries
eternal
beyond
night.
imagination.
And strange predators with teeth like needles and jaws that can unhinge to swallow prey their own size.
Beneath its surface, a colossal geological engine is constantly in motion. 4 massive tectonic plates, the Eurasian, Pacific, Indo-Australian, and American plates. Collide, slide, and grind against one another, forming the Pacific Ring of Fire. More than 75% of Earth's active volcanoes and nearly 90% of all earthquakes originate within this fiery belt. Above the waves, the Pacific acts as a heartbeat of global climate. Gigantic ocean currents like the Kuroshio, Humboldt, and California Current carry heat around the planet, shaping weather and ecosystems. Phenomena like El Niño and La Niña, born from these waters, can alter rainfall, drought, and storms across continents. Yet beneath the calm, the ocean hides its greatest mysteries. Deep-sea trenches such as the Mariana, Tonga, and Kermadec plunge beyond 10,000 meters, where no sunlight reaches and pressure can crush steel. Yet life endures there, thriving under conditions once thought impossible. The Pacific is both the cradle of life and the ultimate frontier of nature's power. Every volcano, every tsunami, every whispering current tells the ancient story of a planet that is still alive, still evolving, still balancing itself. It is an ocean of creation and destruction, where nature does not merely exist, it reigns. A vast, eternal expanse, where humanity stands small before the infinite. Across the vast surface of the Pacific Ocean, beauty and tranquility stretch beyond the horizon. Yet, beneath its calm lies a restless world, where colossal natural forces are in constant motion. Nowhere else on Earth do disasters strike with such magnitude and power. The most familiar and the most devastating are the typhoons.
These oases of life could be the key to understanding how life might exist on other worlds.
Born from warm equatorial waters, they begin as small spirals of wind, gathering strength until they become monsters of the atmosphere, spinning with winds that can exceed 300 kilometers per hour. Names like Haiyan, Goni, Hagibis, and Yutu
beneath the
have left their
crushing
scars upon
blackness of the
history.
deep ocean.
Storms that erased cities and reshaped coastlines. Each typhoon is not merely weather. It is the ocean itself, alive and raging, feeding on the heat of the tropics. Beneath the waves, another danger lurks: earthquakes and tsunamis. Most of the planet's strongest earthquakes originate from the Pacific Ring of Fire, where tectonic plates collide and grind beneath the sea. When the seafloor shifts suddenly, it pushes up an enormous volume of water, creating waves towering tens of meters high, traveling faster than a jet plane. The 2011 Tohoku tsunami in Japan remains one of the most haunting reminders of this power. In moments, the ocean rose and swallowed entire cities. Deep below, unseen underwater volcanoes continue to reshape the seabed.
Struggles played out beyond human sight, yet shaping the legends of the ocean.
Releasing energy that can alter the face of the ocean itself. The
Among
Hunga
them
Tonga Hunga
is the
Ha'apai eruption in
colossal
2022 sent shockwaves circling the planet and plumes reaching the edge of space. And above all these forces, the Pacific also governs the climate balance of the world.
A being
Through
larger
cycles
than
of El Niño
imagination,
and La Niña,
dwelling
its waters
thousands
shift,
of meters below.
redirecting currents and winds,
Its body
bringing
can
floods
stretch
to one
over
continent
10 meters long.
and droughts to another.
Armed with eyes the size of dinner plates,
the largest in the animal kingdom, capable of piercing the blood. Its tentacles are lined not only with suckers.
Every storm, every quake, every wave is a reminder of the living power of Earth, a force beyond human control, eternal and untamed. The Pacific Ocean is both the cradle of life
To encounter
and the
such a
forge of
creature is to
destruction.
witness something that
A
feels
realm
less
where
like
nature reigns
biology
supreme.
and more.
And mankind stands in awe before
Yet
its
even the
infinite
colossal
power.
squid is not the ultimate master here. Rising from the depths to hunt it is one of
and
The
diving more
underwater
than
volcanoes
2,000
and
meters
seamount
in search of
chains
its
of the
prey.
Pacific
The
Ocean
sperm whale is an apex hunter of the abyss.
Are some of the most extraordinary and enigmatic
Its
geological
immense
features
head
on Earth.
houses the largest
Among
brain
them,
of any
Tamu
creature on
Massif,
Earth.
the largest underwater
Guides it
volcano
through the
ever
darkness
discovered,
to its
stands
quarry.
out. With an area of over 280,000 square kilometers, it is 3 times the size of New Mexico. Formed 145 million years ago, this colossal volcanic formation still holds many secrets.
When whale meets squid, the result is a battle few eyes have seen, but one whose echoes haunt the imagination.
Tentacles thrashing, beaks
Its
snapping.
massive size and ancient age creating a sense of awe and mystery. Could Tamu
whale's
Massif
jaws
hide remnants
clamping
of
down
ancient
in the silent
civilizations,
theater
lost
of the deep.
treasures, or geological records waiting to be uncovered? The volcano, although largely dormant, still represents one of the most significant and unexplored geological structures beneath the ocean. Similarly,
Many sperm
the
whales
Emperor
bear
seamount
circular
chain
wounds on their
stretches for
heads
over
and flanks.
1,500 kilometers across the
Marks
North
left
Pacific.
by the suckers and
This
hooks of
underwater
enormous
mountain range was
squids
formed
locked
over
in
80 million
desperate
years
struggle.
ago by volcanic activity. Though most
Each
of the
scar
volcanoes
is a
in this chain
reminder
are
that in the
inactive,
abyss,
the tectonic
survival
forces
is
in this
earned in
area
battles
remain
that dwarf
active.
anything on the
The
surface.
constant shifting of tectonic plates
Today,
and volcanic
we
eruptions
know those myths
continue
had
to
roots in
reshape
reality.
the seafloor,
The creatures
creating
they
a dynamic
feared were
and
not born of
ever-changing
fantasy.
environment beneath the ocean's surface. The Emperor Seamount Chain is not only an incredible natural formation, but also one of the most seismically active regions in the Pacific, home to underwater volcanoes and hydrothermal vents that host strange, bioluminescent creatures. But there is still much left to discover. Could there be undiscovered species that have adapted to survive in this extreme environment? Or could there be ancient artifacts or lost civilizations buried beneath layers of sediment and volcanic debris, waiting to be found by the next wave of exploration? Both Tamu Massif and the Emperor Seamount Chain represent a vast, unexplored frontier in deep-sea exploration. Despite advances in technology, much of these underwater volcanoes and their
it is the living
ecosystems
heart of the
remain
planet.
largely unexplored. Every new discovery offers new insights into the forces that shape our planet and the strange creatures that thrive in these extreme conditions. What lies in the depths of these seamounts and volcanic structures? Could they hold the key to unlocking the history of Earth itself? As scientists continue to push the boundaries of deep-sea exploration, the mysteries of Tamu Massif and the Emperor Seamount Chain remain just out of reach, waiting to
Evoking
reveal their
legends of
secrets.
lost
Could
civilizations
sunken
like
cities,
Atlantis,
ancient civilizations, and unimaginable geological phenomena still be hidden in these dark, unexplored depths? The ocean is vast, and its most mysterious and unexplored regions may hold the answers to questions we haven't even thought to ask yet. Uncharted trenches, the last frontiers of the deep. Beneath the vast blue surface of the ocean lie scars in the earth so deep, so hidden, that they seem less like places on our planet and more like gateways to another world. These are the ocean trenches, Mariana, South Sandwich, and others unnamed, plunging more than 10,000 meters below sea level. To descend into them is to leave behind the Earth we know and enter a realm where life itself bends to rules that defy our imagination. At such depths, pressure is beyond comprehension, over 1,000 times greater than at the surface. Darkness is absolute, eternal, unbroken even by the faintest glimmer of sunlight. The cold hovers just above freezing, and yet here, in conditions that seem
Beneath the
designed to
tranquil
extinguish
surface,
life,
a world of
existence
forgotten myths
endures.
and sunken cities
It is
awaits.
as if the trenches guard a secret, that even in the most impossible places, the spark of survival can be found.
Off Japan's coast, the mysterious Yonaguni Monument stands beneath the waves.
Among these depths lives the ghostly Hadal snailfish, its gelatinous body so delicate it would collapse at the surface, yet perfectly adapted to resist the crushing weight of the abyss. Tiny amphipods scavenge across the seafloor, their translucent shells shimmering like glass in the beam of a passing submersible. And around them may swim creatures never before
Far
recorded.
across the ocean, Nan Madol rises like a dream from the water.
Its colossal basalt walls defying
Living
gravity
enigmas
and
that remain
time.
beyond science, glimpsed only as fleeting shadows on a camera or hinted at by tracks etched into the sediment. The trenches are more than geography, they are like alien landscapes. Imagine mountains inverted into the earth, valleys so steep their walls disappear into blackness, floors coated with fine sediment that has drifted down over millions of years. Every descent feels like landing on another planet, a place where time slows, silence thickens, and the familiar rules of biology no longer apply. Explorers who have reached these depths describe a strange stillness, a silence broken only by the distant groan of shifting plates or the hiss of volcanic vents.
A realm of ruins, silence, and memory.
In this underworld, the boundary between Earth and the unknown blurs. Are we witnessing life as it began, before sunlight shaped the surface, or life as it might exist elsewhere, on frozen moons like Europa or Enceladus, hidden beneath seas of ice? These uncharted trenches remain Earth's greatest mystery. Less than a fraction of their expanse has been mapped, and only a handful of dives have touched their floors. Every journey reveals more questions than answers.
The deep ocean
How
remains a
deep does
place
life's
of mystery,
resilience truly go?
where legend and
What
reality
forms
merge.
wait in the darkness, undiscovered? Could the next great revelation about biology, even about the origins of life itself, be hidden here in silence? To look into the uncharted trenches is to gaze into the unknown heart of our own planet, a reminder that the Earth still holds places as strange, as alien, as any world beyond the stars.
Above the waves, giant storms gather strength.
The sunken ruins of the Pacific Ocean. Beneath the tranquil surface of the Pacific Ocean, where sunlight fades into eternal twilight, lies a world forgotten by time, a realm of ruins, silence, and memory. For millions of years, Earth's shifting crust has shaped this ocean's destiny. Continents have fractured and fallen, mountains have risen and sunk, and with them, entire worlds of human story and myth disappeared into the abyss. On the seafloor, thousands of wrecks, stone formations, and submerged
The
cities
Pacific
lie
Ocean.
scattered like
Its
echoes
name
of a lost
means
age.
peaceful.
Some are relics of war, rusted hulls of ships resting in eternal peace. But others whisper of something older, civilizations swallowed by the sea long before written history began. Off Japan's coast, the mysterious Yonaguni Monument stands beneath the waves, a massive stone complex that resembles a pyramid carved by forgotten hands. Far across the ocean, Ban rises like a dream from the water, its colossal basalt walls defying gravity and time. These places blur the line between geology and architecture, between science and the echoes of myth.
Join us as we descend into its depths to explore the beating heart of Earth itself.
Even nature itself has built its own ruins. Fossilized coral fortresses, drowned volcanoes, valleys carved by ancient tsunamis. The Pacific is a vast, living archive. Its every ridge and trench a sentence written in the language of the Earth. For centuries, Pacific Islanders have spoken of lands that vanished overnight. Of cities of light beneath the sea, and of the gods who walked the shores before the waves rose. Perhaps these are not just stories. Perhaps they are memories of real catastrophes, when the ocean reminded humanity of its fragile place on this planet. The Pacific Ocean is more than a sea. It is a library of the world's forgotten history, a cathedral built from water and stone, where every whisper of current carries the voice of the past. Somewhere below, beneath crushing pressure and eternal night, the ruins still stand, silent, patient, waiting for the day we truly learn how to listen. On the world map, the Pacific Ocean appears vast, calm, and endless. But beneath that serene surface lies some of the most dangerous regions on Earth, where nature reveals its raw, unrestrained power. Across this ocean, massive tectonic plates constantly shift and collide, forming a chain of volcanoes and deep-sea faults known as the Pacific Ring of Fire. It is responsible for over 90% of the planet's earthquakes, and some of the most catastrophic eruptions in human history. On the surface, the northwestern Pacific becomes a breeding ground for super typhoons, colossal storms fueled by tropical heat. Capable of flattening entire coastlines and reshaping the face of nations. Beneath the waves, the ocean floor drops into immense abysses like the Mariana and Tonga trenches. Where crushing pressure and unseen seismic forces define one of the most hostile environments known to science. Along the eastern edge of the Pacific, from Chile to California, lies a fragile line of tectonic tension. A frontier where earthquakes can unleash tsunamis that cross oceans in a matter of hours. Meanwhile, at the heart of the Pacific, El Niño and La Niña cycles alter global climate patterns. Proving that this ocean's breath can influence the entire planet. Together, these regions form a living system of energy and motion. A reminder that the Pacific, despite its name meaning peaceful, is in truth the most powerful and unpredictable ocean on Earth. A place where nature reigns and humanity stands humbled before its might. Hot springs and ecosystems beyond our sight are some of the most mysterious and significant parts of the ocean that humans have yet to fully understand. These are not just submarine flows, but vital lifelines that create unique ecosystems beneath the ocean's surface. One of the most remarkable hot spring systems in the Pacific Ocean is the East Pacific Rise, a place that scientists refer to as the ocean's lifeline. The East Pacific Rise, also known as the Pacific Ridge, is a colossal underwater mountain range that stretches from the southern Pacific Ocean all the way to the Northern Ocean. This ridge spans over 40,000 kilometers and extends from the Atlantic Ocean to the Indian Ocean, and has been tied to intense volcanic activity and earthquakes over millions of years. Beneath the tectonic plates where the Pacific Plate and the Nazca Plate collide, the East Pacific Rise is where magma from deep within the Earth rises, forming hot water flows, which provide nutrients and energy to a very special ecosystem, completely isolated from sunlight. With the presence of hot water, nutrients, and underground currents, this region has created a unique living environment. It is a place where life thrives in complete darkness, and bioluminescent sea creatures glow in the pitch-black waters. Particularly the hydrothermal vent systems around the East Pacific Rise contain strange marine life that we have never seen before. Such as chemosynthetic bacteria, bacteria capable of synthesizing organic compounds without sunlight. These creatures, like giant shrimps and bizarre fish, have adapted to survive in an extremely harsh environment. Even without sunlight, this ecosystem thrives, relying on the energy from minerals spewed by the hot springs beneath the ocean floor. This system also plays an important role in regulating the ocean's temperature and influencing ocean currents. The hot water from these springs provides a huge amount of energy to marine ecosystems, supplying food and sustaining life for some species that exist at depths humans have yet to reach. This shows that the East Pacific Rise is not just a simple hot spring ridge, but an alive and dynamic ecosystem, where the interaction between species and unique geological processes continues to surprise scientists. One of the biggest questions that scientists are still trying to answer is, are there other species that have evolved in different regions of the ocean, capable of surviving in these extremely harsh environments? And could the East Pacific Rise and other hot springs be the key to unlocking the mystery of life beyond Earth? The East Pacific Rise is a vital ocean lifeline, an important geological and ecological region that still hides many secrets. The ongoing volcanic events and underwater activity continue to shape marine ecosystems and the potential to discover new species. These areas not only offer scientific discoveries about marine ecosystems, but they may also open new doors to understanding life and unknown territories beneath the ocean. East Pacific Rise and other strange hot springs offer an exciting adventure beneath the ocean's surface, with mysteries that continue to be uncovered. Will we ever fully understand all the factors that shape these marine ecosystems? Certainly, we will have many more questions and discoveries as we approach these unexplored regions. Hydrothermal vents, the fire and ice of the deep. In the crushing darkness of the deep ocean, far below the reach of sunlight, one would expect only silence, emptiness, and cold. Yet here, along the cracks of the Earth's seafloor, lies some of the most astonishing and alien landscapes on our planet. The hydrothermal vents. They are born where tectonic plates pull apart or collide, opening wounds in the Earth's crust. From these fissures, superheated water bursts forth, not ordinary seawater, but liquid transformed by fire. As it seeps deep into the crust, it is heated by magma until it reaches temperatures of over 350 degrees Celsius, then forced back upward, laden with minerals and chemicals,